Welcome back. I'm Stephanie Jones coming at you with the latest in sports. Gator baseball is at home again tonight against Bethune-Cookman. This is the second out of 5 games at McKeithen Stadium this week, and the Gators are already showing some wear. Florida is trying to bounce back after a tough home loss last night against the University of South Florida. This play pretty much sums up the game for the Gators, just a little bit off. The Gators had a tough time at the plate, slowing down to match the Bulls' velocity at the mound. The Bulls started the home run derby off first with this Andrew Longley home run hitting it over the fence. Florida quickly responded with a home run each from Nolan Fontana and Mike Zunino. But Longley stepped up and hammered this one over to solidify the Bulls' victory, 5-3. After the tough loss last night, Florida is looking forward to a change of pace from pitcher Carson Whitson.
We got to get him going, simple as that. You know, he had a long layoff. We tried to push it too quick. He needs to get out there and get his feet wet. We're going to need him down the stretch.
Whitson last appeared in Sunday's loss against the Georgia Bulldogs. The opening pitch is set for 7 p.m. Sticking with Diamonds, Florida softball faced the LSU Tigers in a doubleheader last night in Gainesville. The Tigers took a 1-0 lead early in the first game. Just when fans thought it was over, Ensley Gamble hit a home run in the bottom of the 7th to send the game into extra innings. Jess D'Amico scored in the bottom of the 8th to make the Gators victorious in Game 1. Freshman Lauren Hager took over the mound for Florida in Game 2. Once again, the Tigers had a 1-0 lead going into the bottom of the 7th. However, Gamble wasn't there to save the day this time as the Bayou Bengals came out on top. Hager says the exhaustion was taking its toll.
I mean, it's a long night. You're on your feet a lot. You get a little achy towards the end, and you just got to make sure you got to stay focused. That was probably my main thing, was just to keep my focus and keep in the moment.
The Gators will next kick off a 3-game series against the Kentucky Wildcats at home on Friday. And time now for some Major League Baseball. The Colorado Rockies are playing the Pirates this afternoon in a doubleheader in Pittsburgh. We go now to the first game, which was scoreless and hitless for the Rockies until the top of the 7th. Carlos Gonzalez scored off a Jason Giambi sacrifice fly here to put the Rockies up 1-0. Pedro Alvarez followed suit, homering in the bottom of the 7th to tie it up for the Pirates. The Rockies scored again in the bottom of the 8th to take the 2-1 victory. They are currently in the second game, tied up 0-0 in the 5th. In Meta World Peace, the basketball player formerly known as Ron Artest is peacing out for 7 games. The NBA suspended World Peace yesterday after he threw a flagrant elbow at Oklahoma City James Harden on Sunday. He will sit out for the Lakers game against Sacramento on Thursday and up to 6 playoff games depending on how far the Lakers go. The Los Angeles forward said he didn't mean any harm.
And I got real emotional, real excited. And it was unfortunate that James, had to get hit, with an unintentional elbow.
If LA gets elbowed out of the playoffs in fewer than 6 games, the suspension will carry over to next year.
Wow, Stephanie, tell me about that hit. It looked pretty intense. Tell me about it.
James Harden actually got a concussion from the hit, so Ron Artest's suspension was deserved.
Wow.
Ouch. We'll have more news after the break. Stay with us.